from the first time I used it. It had a very homely feel to it, and it means more than just convenience now. It's I couldn't really in words describe exactly what it means to me, you know, but it gets to a very close part in me, that Jeep does.
I've been making shopping Jeeps for 19 years. In 19 years I've made approximately 296,000 Jeeps. I make four-wheel box type ones, two-wheelers, collapsible ones, four-wheel deluxe, Caprice, two-wheel standard, two-wheel economies, two-wheel deluxe, deluxe laundry, heavy laundry trolleys, budget and lightweight.
I'm quite happy to be just carrying on the way I am and doing my paper around, because I've got no fear when I go out that it's going to break down, right? So now, as you see here, he's gone to the trouble of getting it all fixed up for me, remodelling it, and I'm quite happy with the situation.
Today I've chosen the salon to introduce you to the Trolley de Love Nut. The salon is for discussing art, and the Trolley de Love Nut is art. She's a work in progress. She's just recently been revamped because she comes from sort of fairly meagre beginnings. She was discovered by a housemate of mine on a hard rubbish collection. One cold winter's night we decided that we'd revamp the trolley, and she's just a glamour queen now. So it's a rags to riches story for our Trolley de Love Nut.
I have a little blue Jeep, and I'm very, very fond of this little Jeep. It's been in our family for something like now 30 years, so it's very warm in my heart. David and I have now been married, and our households have joined, and of course our Jeeps have joined also, but we find that David's red Jeep is much more serviceable and suitable for all the different things that we do. Actually, as we talk about the blue cart and I hear the wheel squeaking, I'm reminded very much of David and myself. One of the very, very first jobs that David ever did for me was to oil the squeaky wheel on the blue cart.
I'm needed. Look, I cannot carry. When I is carrying from the Edgeland Street bis in the Rope Street, I've been dead.
We call it the Mustard Mustang. Its wheels are distinctly on the wobbly side, but this does actually help turning corners, particularly with a heavy load. I really like it. I think it has a certain style. It has a Datsun 120B kind of ambience, which is so daggy it's attractive. It's that kind of feel.
Well, it's a lifestyle thing, really. If you're going to do something, you do it beautifully, as beautiful as you can. And it's like, well, that's sort of the way I approach everything. I'm a lifestyle queen.
Today, more younger generation use them, especially the basket laundry type ones. They're more modern. If they've got a car, pull the baskets out of the trolley, put them in a car. When you get back home, put them in a trolley, bang, wheel them inside. Saves your back, saves your arms. Helps the environment.
I bought a pram at the opportunity shop, and I just got the hacksaw. You can see I just went straight through it, and that's it. Brian done the rest.
Yeah, well, the main thing with it was that the pram, we just cut it straight off, and we left one of the pram axles on it, the front one. At the back one, we put a more solid axle, and we bolted it down onto the frame itself, and we just sat the whole thing down on top of it and bolted through the floor of this through to the floor of the base.
Walking past this shop in Chapel Street, I noticed these shopping jeeps outside the shop, and I thought, what a sensible idea. And this nice little red shopping jeep, we call it the Little Red Cart. I purchased that 15 years ago. We discovered a rather special technique with this Jeep, having to take the cat to the vet regularly for its checkup. And you'd never believe it, but the Jeep, the little basket, fits perfectly in the Jeep, as I demonstrate here. And there it is sitting safely in the Jeep and can be wheeled without any problems at all. I think she even delights to be in there too. And she even says so herself. So
and
there it is.
It was a wonderful discovery.
It was a wonderful discovery.
It actually sat there firmly.
It really was. And, you know, it's just another addition. I think the divine hand was on our side when we got this little red cart.
This cat lives inside, but we don't let it out. Maybe a little while we'll take it outside and be with it. So we pop her in the basket and off she goes, and she has this mental stimulus of what she's seeing when she's going around. It's just a wonderful vehicle for social interactions. People will come and say, "Is this your cat?" and "Oh, isn't it lovely?" And there's such a warmth of self-actualisation that sort of goes on. So we find that you get a little lift out of all of that.
I mainly use it for collecting provisions for the men's bowling pennant on a Saturday.
The only thing that you have to be careful of is the mudguards. When you're walking through, if little old ladies come too near, you must say, be careful of the mudguards, as you would hate them to hurt themselves.
It was actually from my grandmother or my nan. I'd sort of inherited it. It was going to be turned into a billy cart, and I took it and brought it home, and the two girls laughed at me hysterically, and yeah, and they haven't stopped using it since.
The wheels we had on it before, like this particular type of wheel, the old type of shop and trolley wheel, the weight used to bend the axles, and it also sprayed the wheel out, which meant the rubbers kept wearing and coming off.
Yes, one of the other activities that we have with the little red cart, carrying Kitty, and also we have the scanner with us, because Janet and I are avid shortwave listeners. I also have an amateur radio licence. My call sign is VK3YSK, and we like to take the scanner out as well and hear the voices that we talk to at home. So the little scanner comes with us, and it's a complete little red cart. We have Kitty, the scanner, Janet and I.
1 mile, pushing a pusher, heading to...
It's wicker, semicircular, with little white wheels, gorgeous red cover and a blue handle. It says this woman is really strange, and she's got a bit of something underneath, rippling underneath, that's not the norm.
What I thought I'd do was put my initials up the top at the front in case it gets stolen, or I don't know, just to prove that it was my trolley, my property, right? Although I have got this fantasy that I haven't got a car, but I'd love to, I just think, get it motorised and sit in it and sort of press a button and something and go driving in it, yeah.
Ron is my name, and the Mac is naturally for my surname, McWhinney, and the GT is for a Grand Tour.
Yeah, it's definitely Grand Tour, that's what the GT stands for. And the Ron Mac, shortened for Ron McWhinney.
And then the number plate, people think that I've got it registered, so 001 is very easy to say or remember.
My approach to the business, I got pride in what I do, and to be successful in any business, you've got to sell or make a product that you can guarantee and people will spread the word around and buy again. Shopping Jeeps is my second home. I love making shopping Jeeps.
Well, the dream Jeep would be a 1940s model, powder blue, four-wheeler with fairly solid big wheels like pram wheels, but not actual pram wheels, and a wooden lid that you can lock, a nice big long chrome handle, and sort of side ventilation things, yeah.